Hello there and welcome back to a new video. So today is obviously the Valentine's Day, and from celebrating love to companionship and moral policing young lovers in parks and street, Valentine's Day is very special for most of us. But it's also a fact that, like most celebrations these days, Valentine's Day is also a modern consumerist festival, celebration, or day, whatever it is. And today, love itself is a $1 million industry, with Valentine's Day as its prime, day, or Valentine's Day at its core. And so are weddings. Wedding industry in India alone is worth about $130 billion. All that being said, this video is actually a very personal one, where I talk about how I survived both these industries: the love industry, the dating industry, and the wedding industry. And who am I? Well, I am a book definition of this. Everyone wants to be loved and taken care of, and we all want to be understood for who we are, and if possible supported when we are reaching for our goals. But that can feel like a luxury at the times. But how do we find love? Well, earlier there used to be really filmy ways to find the person you want to be with, but today most of the love finding or matchmaking is done through apps or technology. You present yourself on a site which is mainly based on how you look and what your interests are, and people will pick you based on their preferences. That is mainly dating apps. And we know how skewed the algorithm of dating apps are. The male to female percentage divide is 70 to 20. That is 70% of men and 20% of women. That is 3:1 ratio, or sometimes it can go higher according to the app and the region. It means that most men don't get any likes, or very few likes if at all, and they feel like they are uninteresting, unlovable. It really affects their self-image and self-esteem. While women get flooded with likes and attention and interest, and that can lead to one or two of these things. Women could either develop a very inflated ego where they think that they are superior, and therefore they want all this attention. They can get hooked on this attention, and they might never settle down. Being with one person who has their limitations and their weaknesses, and working on building a relationship is definitely very hard. It might seem easier to never settle down and move from one person to other, because you get all the attention, you feel good about yourself for the moment, and that is what a lot of women today chase. The second scenario is where you meet a lot of guys and you get a lot of attention, but you never find the right person for you, or you will never find a person who wants to settle down with you. So that is the dating scene that we find ourselves in today. And underlying all this is the question why men and women, or why people are using the dating apps, and that is also very important. And according to Pew Research, which is done primarily in America, this is how the statistics looks like. Most people are on dating sites either for finding a long-term partner or for casual dating. I was on a dating app prior to COVID, and that was Bumble. And I think pre-COVID dating apps were better, because you could actually meet more genuine people who were interested in building a strong relationship. Again, that's my experience. So the next time I was in a dating app was 2 years after, and I really got fed up with all the attention and the kinds of people that I was meeting. Because one thing, during COVID, most people actually started to depend on these dating apps or any online platforms to find people, to meet people, to have relationship, or just even to talk to people. So that way more and more people were on the dating apps, which created more problems. I even got banned from Hinge because I did not verify my face on Hinge, and somebody reported me because I offended him, and I got banned from Hinge. And actually that happens a lot on Hinge, because you can just get banned from the site for no reason at all. Meeting tons of people every day and not finding any real connection. That was not a good experience. And also I was getting old. So for Indians who failed to find love otherwise, can meet a partner in another way. And without love, you can get married and be with a person for the rest of your life. And that is called a matrimonial site. I joined a matrimonial site when I was 28 and running, and oh my god, the next 2 years were a roller coaster ride. I don't know if this is really correct, but I think the proportion of male to female in a matrimonial app is just about the same as a dating app. I mean, it is once again my assumption that there are more men finding or looking for women than women looking for men. That's what I feel. And the types of people that you get to meet on a matrimonial site can be really something. Almost everyone who hadn't find a person to be with, and that is a majority of Indians actually, because dating or relationships or going out of your way to find love are not really things that Indians do. But we all want to get married and have a family life. So you get to meet all kinds of people on a matrimonial site in India. And the entire endeavor of matchmaking and love finding and talking to the guy all happens in front of your parents and also the guy's parents. And that is, oh my god. You get to hear a lot of comments about yourself, things that you hadn't noticed until now. They will tell you. And if anybody has a doubt whether misogyny still exists in the world, and especially in India, just go to a matrimonial site. You will get to see plain simple misogyny everywhere. And there will be all kinds of body shaming, like how thin you are, how fat you are, how fair you are, how not fair you are, how many dark spots you have, you look like this in this cloth, you look like that in this cloth. All kinds of comments and scrutiny, like constant scrutinizing of everything that you have ever said or done or did or the way that you behave. Everything is out on the table for scrutiny, just because you need to find somebody to live with. And of course, the most annoying question of it all, oh my god, you're so old, why are you not married yet? That question really is so annoying to hear. Hands down, I have no right to complain just because I'm a woman, because I can guarantee you that it's worse for men. At least it's the same kind of torture, different way. It's just that the focus points are different. And of course, the constant fear, the anxiety, and the hopelessness, like downright hopelessness. You feel, oh my god, am I ever going to find anybody in this godforsaken place? That is really very real. I'm sure you guys also would have experience in this area, especially being in India and being anywhere close to 27, 28 or more. You would have definitely been on a matrimonial site. So please let me know how your experience was or is. I've been off dating sites for some time now because I just really got fed up with it. And now I am off matrimonial sites also. And instead, now you will find me in really bizarre places. I mean, bizarre for me because I have no business being there. Places like salons, wedding centers, boutiques. I mean, first class conjus like me who buys almost everything when there is a sale on Amazon or on Meesho, because I don't even like getting out of the house to buy something in a shop other than, of course, vegetables and grocery. I am an introvert who is preoccupied with world of books and history and academics and philosophy and psychology, and you see me in boutiques now and makeup salons now. And yeah, you guessed it right, did you? I finally found the guy I want to be with. And yes, Unfortunately, it is through a matrimonial site, and that too a matrimonial site with my cast name on it. Well, now you would ask, where is the engagement ring? Well, we couldn't arrange that yet. That is all that I can say now in order to protect his privacy from the 100 to 500 people who watches my video almost regularly. And you guys are awesome, by the way. I'm so grateful and glad for your support. Well, it goes without saying that I don't have a sponsor yet. But not to worry, I will sponsor my own video. More precisely, my book with. This is the first book that I wrote. It's a realistic fiction novel about 4 teens in a city enmeshed in a life of drugs, love, violence and chaos. A tale of isolation and desperation one feels among known strangers in an unknown city. Well, this book is available on Amazon and Flipkart. The links will be in the description. I will also share the link to the video trailer of the book. So check them out. And now back to the video. Well, love is not just about the connection or the feelings or the interests you have. Definitely, it's not about looks or how you present yourself. It's all about the efforts, the work that you're willing to put into a relationship. How consistent you are in showing up, how good you are in understanding and dealing with their problems, and most importantly, the boundaries that you set between each other so that you don't step into the rights of other person or disrespect the other person. And of course, faith and trust and everything else. I am very lucky to have found somebody who is willing to go the distance with me. That is the length, the breadth and the height. So in case you don't see my videos for the next month, this is the reason. I am busy with my marriage and wedding. I'm sure you would all have very weird, interesting stories about some dates or the people you met on matrimonial site. So if you are interested, please share some of them in the comment section. We will definitely talk about it. And like this video and subscribe for more videos like this, because I really want this channel to grow. I'm getting married, so we need more money. So until we meet next time, bye bye, have an awesome time.